Hey everyone, it's Deb here with a quick update on my way to work. Did not get a chance yesterday to do an update video. I was working all day, and by the time I got around to it, it was evening, and it's just, there isn't a great place in the house that's not too dark that videos, and I just get busy in the evenings doing other stuff. So this is week 33, and last week I was 161.8, down from my highest weight, which was 230 pounds last July. And this week, so 161.8 last week, on Friday, that was last Monday. Last Friday I was actually 164.2, I think. But I think I know why I gained a little bit that point. And then today I'm 162.8. So up a pound from last Monday, but down more than a pound from Friday. The reason I think I gained that weight on Friday was because I think I discovered that Splenda does not agree with me. It gives me terrible gas and bloating when I eat it in any substantial amount. So, you know, I put it in these muffins that I made, that I did my video on. And that was the second time I made them, and I sort of pigged out on them one day and had 3, and I paid for it. Came home from work and I was starving on Thursday, and I had 3 of them, and I was so miserable that night. I was bloated. I had so much gas. It was terrible. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together on the Splenda until I think it was Saturday or Friday, whatever day it was after that. But I had some of that no sugar added vanilla, like the Breyers vanilla ice cream, which is made with Splenda, and I had like a cup of it, and oh, I had the worst gas that night. So I kind of decided that Splenda doesn't agree with me when I have it in any large quantities. Seems to be okay in a small quantity, like in a little cup of yogurt. They don't put that much in there, I don't think. So that was something I discovered this week. The other thing, which I touched on in my last video, was the sneezing and my sinus issues. That's been driving me nuts. But I think it's connected to a hormone imbalance. You know, I think as we lose weight, when I hit little bursts where I think I must be dropping some fat, you know, it flushes your system with hormones that are stored in your fat, and that does different things to different people. Sometimes it sends you on a, you know, sends you in a sinker, or whatever hormones do to your brain chemistry. And sometimes it does other things. And one of the things I think it does for me is the sneezing and sinus stuff. I recall when I was pregnant, I had the same issue off and on, and they said it was hormone imbalances, hormone surges or whatever that can cause it. And it seems to have no rhyme or reason as far as it's not connected to anything that's blooming, because you can see, if you look outside, there's just snow everywhere. Everything's been freezing. There's nothing blooming yet here. We're higher in altitude, so spring takes a little bit longer to get here. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll be at home, sometimes it'll be at work. It doesn't have a rhyme or reason, so it's got to be something internally going on with my system. So that's something that I sort of put together this week, and just, you know, it doesn't. I think Benadryl helps dry it up a little bit. I have a couple, I don't know, nose spray that sort of helps, but I don't know if anybody else has had that, or if anybody else has noticed that, where it kind of comes in waves, and I'll just get serious, like sneezing all day long for like a day or two, and then it'll go away for a while, or it'll get better, and then it'll come back again. It was really bad yesterday and the day before. Last week I had a little burst of it. It seems like once a week I have a little moment where it drives me nuts. So I don't know, it's just one of those quirky side effects that you don't really think about. You don't really connect to weight loss. And so if you're having things that could be hormonal, then, you know, it could be hormones is what I'm trying to say. So the other things, let's see, not so good at exercising this past couple of weeks. I think I take advantage of when I'm feeling better and I'm not one of my sinkers, and I tend to get lazy about exercising, get busy. I've got so many things I feel like I want to do right now. It's almost like I'm on overdrive to make up for all the things I've missed over the last, good God, 10 or 15 years. And all of a sudden I'm waking up going, oh, I have so much to do and I don't even know where to start. And I just kind of forget to put that in. I get lazy and I decide I'd rather do something else. And there's just so many benefits to exercising, even if I can just get a little walk in for 20 minutes. But it's been cold out, and I prefer walking outside. I don't have a treadmill. My elliptical is kind of broken. It works, but you can't up the tension anymore, so we need to get something new. But and I want to start trying to do jogging and see if that's something. I'm trying to find that exercise that clicks for me, and I haven't found it yet. So I'm thinking once the weather gets nicer out, I'll try to jog. I've tried to do that before and just never managed to get it going very well. So we'll see if I can do better on that. The only other thing I kind of clicked in me this week was how much things have changed, but they haven't. You know, we still have, you know, losing all this weight doesn't take away all the issues you had before, all the issues that possibly led you to obesity. It doesn't take them away. It definitely makes it so you have more positives in your life than negatives, but it doesn't take away the reasons that the stresses in your life are still there. You know, and you realize it's really up to you. The surgery is not a magic bullet. Yes, it will help you get the weight down to a point, but I'm to the point now where those pounds are not flying off anymore. I have to fight for every pound, and I have a feeling it's just going to get harder and harder the closer I get to my goal weight. And I'm not giving up. I'm not going to stop now. I want to keep going all the way to my goal weight, even if I decide when I get there that I don't like that goal weight, that I feel too thin in that goal weight, and I gain a little bit back. I want to be the one that makes that decision. I want to be in control. So we have to keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep finding whatever those triggers are that get us to go down the wrong roads. Get help however we can, whether it's a therapist or a doctor. Find the answers. I definitely know I'm more likely to speak up now and to just go get something done. So it's just one of those things that you just got to brace yourself. And I knew when I started this journey that there, you know, you have to get underneath what your, and I talked about this before, what purpose does your obesity serve you? And you have to be willing to face all that. If you're not ready to face all the reasons that you got heavy in the first place, then you're not going to be successful. You need to be willing to get underneath. You need to find people to help you get underneath. So that's the thing that just dawned on me this morning when I woke up, and I was like, gosh, why do I feel this funny, this I hate the mornings that I wake up with that feeling of dread. And I think that a lot of it's just my thinking needs to shift. And so, you know, I just need to start training myself to go a different direction. When my brain wakes up in the morning, I need to just stop going to the overwhelmed mark and go to what are the positive things, what goals do I have for that day, and then not get stuck in that funky feeling that you have sometimes first thing in the morning when you get up. So anyways, I'm at work now, so I'll let you guys go. I just wanted to give you an update and say hi to everyone. Hi to all my new subscribers. I've noticed there's a lot of you. There's a lot of you out there, and I know there's probably a lot of people out there that are lurking, and that's just fine. Feel free to ask questions, and there's no stupid question, no such thing. I don't care if I've been asked 100 times or if somebody else has. It's different when you hear it again. It's different when it's directed towards you, and you know, I'd love to be able to you know, it helps me get underneath what my feelings are when I help other people with what's going on with them, because it forces me to stop and think about where I'm at and, well, what does this mean to me? So anyways, that's all for now, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.